I'm just going to record my response real fast so that I can send it to you and you can use it or not use it as you like. But
thank you, sweetie.
You know the feeling where it's not like a crazy over the top moment. It's not like a life-changing moment. You're standing on the top of a mountain at Everest that you just climbed and you're like, it's not that moment that I'm talking about. I'm talking about the moments where it's very quiet and it's very peaceful and serene and reflective, even without active thought process. Like when you're with another person and you're just listening to a heartbeat, or you're like just tracing an arm, or you're looking at a leaf falling from, like there's just those moments where your nerves kind of, the butterfly tingle goes throughout your whole body though. I haven't felt that in a very long time.
And Madison,
people don't do this for each other.
Know,
they don't go out of their way to go and see value in what somebody else has said, whether the other person sees it or not. They don't go out of their way to, like, this took a lot of time. This took a lot of time. I know it, even without you saying how much time it took. I know that it took a lot of time.
It goes pretty fast, though. It really does. Because this is.
But I'll be honest, like, I'm just thinking about myself in this moment. I'm like, I don't know if I would have gone out of my way to go and create something, like to go and, no matter how much I love different people, like, I'm not sure I would have done it. And so it is jaw-dropping and amazing and inspiring, and really is making me stop and reconnect with just like sheer compassion and kindness and love right now.
Nice.
So much gratitude to you. I get to find a way to continue spreading this light that you've shared, not just in the product. Not just in the product that you're delivering, but in just the act of kindness, I would say.
And it's not just me, you know, it's certainly not a, ooh, I owe you, you know, it instead of transactional, it gets to that place where you could never pay me back ever, and I could never pay you back ever. You know, it's that beautiful place of what is really kind of that level of enlightenment, like you're completely out of duality. Everything just is. And it's a really special place. And that's why I call it walk from the level of your soul, because you just keep letting go, and you just keep receiving, and you just keep letting things come in. Like even the book covers, like we have no idea what they're going to look like, and all of a sudden they just appear. They're there, and it's like, how about this? And you're like, oh yeah, that's it. You know, it's usually that quick and simple, and it's not a bunch of, we'll try this and try that, and I don't like it here and I don't like it there, you know, because it just, we're connected soul to soul, and the vibe just gets out there and makes whatever it's supposed to be that we're gonna like.
It's crazy. Really, like cool. This buzz that I'm feeling right now is it's almost uncomfortable.
Yeah, right.
Because I am so not used to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a high though. It's like a high. I mean,
yeah, it's a high for me.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's the,
like I said, it's like,
it's like that jaw drop. That's all that you need.
I'm just gonna predator you with more surprises. That one cracked me up so bad the other day when I figured that one out.
That's really funny. And I'm not going to disagree with it. I'm also the person who's like, I love scaring people, but don't ever scare me because I'll get really upset.
Exactly. I totally
taste of my own medicine.
Get that,
my gosh. Right? Yeah. Linda, I can't believe that you did this. And now that you've put it in the frame of like, it gets to the point where you can't repay it back, and then I can't repay it back.
Yep.
I feel like that's a really beautiful way of thinking about it.
Yeah.
And in a
It's how you
culture
step
that's
out of
come up,
duality.
yeah, in a culture
An
that's come
ego.
up from a bartering system where it's like, in order to survive, like I can't just give my goat to you because I need this to survive. So you must give me something I can use to survive. Like, it's very interesting. Because to be honest, most of us live in a lifestyle where we don't have to think through the survival process. Like, we don't have to think through that duality process. And yet we still do, which is, I think, what you're commenting on very, very cleanly and clearly.
Yeah. And to be honest, you're not always honest with me. That's another one. They go, bye-bye. Right? I love that one.
I feel like it's rare that people are honest with other people, because at the first point, usually we're not always honest with ourselves, right?
Yes, and Jenny Langren did a really great job about, like, we're so starved for connection, but we don't connect because we're afraid of losing connection. Like, what people give us, and then we're going to lose them altogether. It's like so wildly weird.
That is on point. That is very, very accurate. Man. Okay, well, I'm on a different level of Zen right now, because I'm just like, okay, so apparently I know an alien on planet Earth who is not animal, not human, but straight up enlightened over here, just like living the...
Just your little angel.
Oh, what's her name? Maitreya? Is that the next incarnation of the Buddha?
I don't know.
Apparently, I think that was supposed to be the next incarnation of the Buddha. I'm just like, here she is, folks. Actually, I don't know if they were gendered.
Calf woman has arrived.
My gosh. Like, yeah. So I just feel a lot of gratitude.
I do too. Thank you. Because you could have totally rejected this, you know. That wouldn't have felt good. I took a chance in you know. I
mean,
stealing your content off LinkedIn for you.
It was pro-social stealing. I forgive the pro-social stealing that only benefits me in the future.
Right?
My gosh.
Yeah. So anyways.
So how do we want to wrap this up? Because I'm kind of at a loss for words. I'm just like,
Linda. That's a good place to turn off the recording.
Yeah.